Ooh, my goodness. I need some better lighting. Oh my gosh, where's my lights? Hold on. How y'all doing? I am Misha, the Vidgamechx, and I am usually. Why is it so dark? Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm usually on a game preview now. But yeah, this'll work. Oh my gosh. I'm looking a hot mess, but that's okay. I'm taking my braids down a little bit later. And hold on, let me turn it just a little bit. I really thought I was going to be a little bit more prepared on this one, but I guess I'm not. So, whatever. We're still going to go for it. Hold on. I actually ordered some lights for my stream, and they'll probably be in on tomorrow. So my lighting situation will be much, much better. Y'all see my gray hair? Yes, I worked hard for those. That was my last semester of college. I remember because I didn't have any gray hair before then, but then it ended up I had a paper to do, and it was a long paper. I think it was like 30 pages long. Let me move this down just a little bit. It was like 30 pages long, and I still wasn't done. And I I ended up kind of throwing all my information together because I think we had to do a paper on a country of our choice, and they gave us a list of countries, and I chose Italy, and we had to like write everything about this country as far as like information wise, like, people, um gross capita or some all the information of the country that you would find like in an encyclopedia somewhere. um I'm looking up my questions now because I got quite a few of them. Shout out to everybody that has started to follow me on Instagram, and the ones that have found my Facebook. Shout out to you guys. I am so happy that you have found me because I am happy that you guys have found me. Hi Jay. I'm doing a Q&A today. I posted some with the question thing on my Instagram, and I'm reading off some of the questions in a second. And the feedback on my store has actually been pretty good too. So I'm happy about all of it, considering, you know, maybe a month or two ago, I didn't have anything going on as far as that. All right, so let me pull up some of the questions. All right. I'm not going to put anybody's name or anything like that, but I am going to just go ahead and read the question and then answer. So, we're going to do that. All right, the first one is, what is my favorite TV show? I don't think I have a favorite TV show. Dang, that's really lame. I guess it depends on my mood. Like, I love anime. My favorite anime, of course, is Naruto. But I've also been watching like so many others. I love Attack on Titan, of course, Naruto. Dragon Ball Z has got to be in there. Um, what's the name of that? Dragon Slayer. I like that one. I'm kind of into, what is the name of that one? No, that's Dragon Slayer. I'm kind of into Seven Deadly Sins, And there's quite a few others. I started to watch like Grey's Anatomy for a little while, and then it kind of fell off the map. I was into The Walking Dead for a good minute, but honestly and truthfully, after that season with Sophia, they spent the whole season looking for that little girl and then ended up finding her. And after that, it kind of just, I'm not even gonna, it pissed me off. I was like, y'all spent this whole time looking for her just for this. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody, but after that, it kind of fell off for me, but I still kind of watched it. I don't know if they're still playing now. The last thing I saw was, I think, Carl's End. That's pretty much it. All right, let me see. The next question. Okay, how did you get started streaming? I knew that one was going to come. Okay, so that one, that's kind of like a layered question, but I'll start. Okay, I always knew I wanted to stream, so I started on my laptop, believe it or not, and my I bought a capture card, an Elgato capture card, and hooked it up to my Nintendo Switch. And my Nintendo Switch and my capture card, it was a horror story. It was not working. I didn't understand what was going on. I couldn't get it right. Come to find out, my little laptop was not strong enough to run the application. So, let me see. I have my, oh wow, I have my Nintendo up now. I did not know what to play, so I just said I'll do a Q&A instead. But my husband ended up surprising me and saying, "Hey, do you want a laptop? I mean, a desktop?" And I was like, "Really?" Oh, hold on, wrong one. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, so he ended up getting me a desktop, which is what I'm on now. And I hooked it up to the capture card and the Nintendo, and that's how I stream. But it was a lot of trial and error trying to figure out OBS. I'm watching tutorials and everything. You can literally figure out whatever you want to do from YouTube, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I don't know who all the guys were that I watched, but shout out to them. All right, let me go on to the next question. Where are you from? All right. That's kind of like a compound question, but the short version is I was born in Washington, Bremerton, Washington, not Washington, D.C., Bremerton, Washington, the Washington above California. But I don't live in Washington. I live in Mississippi. Yes, Mississippi. Say what you want about Mississippi. I'm not going to defend it because you're probably right. But there's a lot of good nature here. The people are nice. The people are really nice. The air is really clean. Say that 5 times fast. What? Mississippi? No, 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 no. That's the best thing I can say about Mississippi, is that the people are nice. The air is really clean. And it's quiet here. I mean, like I said, all the rumors you probably have. Your hometown, my hometown, Bremerton. I miss Bremerton, Washington. OMG, OMG, oh my gosh, I miss it. I mean, of course, my both my parents are in the military, and of course, that means I moved around a lot. But I was raised majorly in the South, so I was everywhere in the South. I've pretty much been, and I'm trying not to have an accent, and I would like to learn how to get rid of my accent if possible. But that is what that is. So yeah. All right, the next question. What's your favorite game to play? That's easy. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect when it was on Xbox 360. Mass Effect when it was on Xbox One. Mass Effect Legendary Edition on PlayStation 4. Uh, like that. Hands down, Mass Effect. Accents are cool. I don't like mine. I mean, people here don't think I'm from here, but people everywhere else know I'm from the South, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times when I speak, people are like, "Oh, where are you from?" And then I'm like, "The South." And they're like, "Oh." So when I do like voiceovers and stuff, I'm really good with Southern accents. However, any other type of accent, not so much. All right, let's see. What other questions do I have? Do you like cake or pie? Cake or pie? I don't like cake at all. Don't like cake. Pie. I don't think I like pies either. I don't eat cakes, candies, or pies, to come to think of it. I'm an ice cream person. Sorry. All right, the next one. Thank y'all for these questions, by the way. Let's see. Wait, I don't understand that one. Do you like purses or shoes? That's a weird question. I think I understand what they mean, but I guess some girls have a thing where they either like purses, they have a lot of purses, or they either have a lot of shoes. I don't have either. I think I have maybe two pairs of sneakers and two pairs of flip-flops. I don't have any like churchy or dressy shoes because I'm a sneaker girl. And then the two pairs of shoes I have are black or dark gray. Dang, that's really sad. I'm not materialistic at all. All right, next question. Next question. Have you ever been fired? Ooh, have I ever been fired? Hmm. I don't think I've ever been fired. I've quit a lot of places, but I don't think I've ever been fired. I've been laid off once, and that was at a hospital job, and they laid off like 500 other people right along with me, and that kind of sucked. But as far as like getting like fired, like you're fired. No, nope, never. Um, were you really a Hooters girl? Yes, yes, I was. I was a Hooters girl of Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to all of those girls. Matter of fact, I have pictures. Um, I still have some of my uniforms actually. I I worked there for like 3 years. 3 years. It was it was a long time. I worked there a good long time. Why is my thingy? What is wrong with my let me close all of this and start over. Let me see if I can find any of my pictures. If my Instagram will work. It acts like it's stuck. Oh my gosh, it's not acting right. I can't see all my pictures. what? Maybe my hashtag will work. Y'all, I did not know that you can make your own hashtag. And once I figured out, I learned from my friend, her name is Gina. She kept this one tag on all her pictures. And she was like, yeah, you can make yourself a hashtag. And I started doing it. And now I have my own hashtag. Isn't that cool? But let me find myself in the Hooters uniform, you guys, because I had so much fun working there. I was a bartender. I was a Hooters girl. Sometimes I was at the door. There's a picture, but you can't see my uniform. Here's one. Oh gosh, it's got a flash in the middle. Thank you. Hi, Black Gamer God. I was actually about to take it down. Here is my, oh gosh, if y'all can see it at all. But, hold on, let me see if I can, wait, where'd it go? Let me see if I can do it again. But yeah, I did work at Hooters of Jackson, Mississippi. And I would literally just be the bartender for most part. And I when I would answer the phone, they really thought I was a robot. If y'all want, I will do the Hooters voice for you. Now I have to find the picture again. Oh my gosh. I remember one time I answered the phone, took the guy's order, and then when he came to the restaurant, he was like, yeah, I talked to some robot on the phone. It was extra cheerful. And I was like, oh, that was me. And he was like, no way. And so I did the whole voice again. And then he was like, oh my gosh, you're a real person. I was like, yeah. But I would always say, thank you for calling Hooters of Jackson. This is Misha. How may I help you? And he'd be like, hi. So that was my Hooters voice. So I found another picture. Not sure how good it will be on this camera. Hold on. I'm trying to get it so you guys don't see a glare. But this is me right here, the chocolate drop. I have no idea who this guy is, but he had brought oh my gosh, there's so much glare. But he bought the NASCAR that was sponsored by Crown Royal. And imagine you do that and then someone says, representative? You know, that happened to me before. They said, speak to person, speak to person. But oh my gosh. Maybe I should have turned the brightness up. But yeah, let's try that. Here's the picture again. Oh yeah, that's so much better. You can't see me because of course I'm like the darkest person, but that's okay. That melanin was popping. It's on my Instagram somewhere. But the guy in the middle, he was some kind of rich dude. Don't know his name. He had the NASCAR in the back. Don't know anything about NASCAR, but the car was like really, really cool. And the guy was like, I need to speak to a person. And I was like, hey, that was me on the phone. I hope I got your order right. So I showed him his order and everything. Everything was right. And he tipped us. He tipped pretty good. So shout out to you, sir. But the NASCAR guy, I don't really remember much about him. It was a lot of famous people that would literally come to Hooters. Believe it or not. Some I knew, some I had never heard of. And I felt kind of bad if I didn't know some of them. I remember, a quick story. 3-6 Mafia came once. And I had no idea what they looked like. And that was the bad part because they were a ringtone on my phone, you guys. They were... And the guy, the guys from 3-6 Mafia, the shorter round one sat at my table because I was the bartender that day and they gave me one table. He sat at my table and the only thing he got was a Corona. And Of course, everybody in the restaurant swarmed this guy, and I'm the only one still looking like, why are y'all running up to this man? Who is he? And they were like, oh, it was right after they won their Oscar, I believe, because they won for some song. But let's see. Yeah, I remember he ordered a Corona. And the Corona was like $3 and some change. And he gave me a $20 bill. And he was like, no change. Now, that's a lot, okay? But, of course, some of the girls was like, why didn't he give you more money? And I'm like, you mean it? What do you mean more money? The tab was only $3.95, and he gave me $20. He's good in my book, because that's a lot. That's like a couple of 100% on top of everything. So, shout out to him. I hate that I did not know who he was. But of course, I liked his music. I know who he is now. Gosh, what was his name? DJ Pauly or something like that. Ooh, y'all, I hope he never sees this because he's going to be like, I don't remember you either. Hi, Bora. Welcome. Everybody likes my hair, but I'm about to take it down. But yeah, I had so much fun at Hooters, and I done forgot all about the questions. All right. I'm sorry, y'all, but I have so many Hooters stories. It's not funny. All right. Let me see. I know I had more than that. Hold on. Okay. What is your favorite type of game to play? Well, I've already said that my favorite game was Mass Effect. I like adventure games. I like puzzle games. I'm really good at puzzles and puzzle games. And problem solving games like escape room games and stuff like that. Those type games. So you would probably see me play kind of like RPGs. Only thing about RPGs I don't care for is the long drawn out stories. The only one I actually sat through is Mass Effect. But other than that, that's the type of games I like. Don't really care for shooters. Don't really care for scary games. I like watching other people play. Yes, I'm answering questions. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them up. I'll answer. I don't care what they're about. Ask anything. PG-13 or not. Oh my gosh, here's another one of my favorite pictures. And the two ladies in this picture, I wish I knew where they were today because they were some of the coolest. This one is me. Where is it? Yeah, that's me. Even though I'm the shortest, that is me. This young lady here, hold on. In the center. Oh, hold on. I can't give y'all that much information because is that a nose ring? Wait, who, me? No, I don't have nobody. We weren't allowed to wear any facial jewelry. The only thing we were allowed to wear jewelry wise is a wedding band. No other type of jewelry. And because this one here, they let us wear like a little whistle. That was for an event, and then they took the shirts back at the end of the shift, which sucked because this whole outfit was my favorite. Of course, it was like on Wednesdays and Fridays we wore the black outfits, and then Monday through Sunday, outside of Wednesday and Friday, we wore the white shirt and then the orange shorts. I think that was for like a Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. But the chick in the center, she was like a coach or something for a baseball team. And she ended up, moving on doing that. And then the other girl, I remember her name was Golden. I'm not sure if that was her government name or not, but When I first met her, she walked up to me and said, "You're going to be my friend." And it scared me. I'm like, oh my gosh, is she going to fight me or is she going to beat me up? And she was like, "You're going to be my friend." And I was like, okay. And she grabs me and pulls me everywhere. And she's showing me all this stuff, telling me all this stuff. And I'm like, this girl is scary. But she was right. I was her friend. I ended up being her friend. There are aggressive people in the world like that, but at the same time, it was like, it was so awesome though. I like people like that. Not to down anybody, but I like aggressive people. I like people that know what they want and stuff in life. Now, I'm gonna tell you something about Hooters girls. One, like, I had never heard of Hooters before I worked there. And you didn't answer my previous question. Uh-oh, let me see if I missed it. Let's see. Can I come over for the food and hang out? Of course. You got to bring some food because I didn't cook. I made gumbo yesterday, but, the boys in my house, they smashed all that. All right, let's see. I'm so sorry if I missed it. Let me see. I thought I saw a question about piercings or something on here. Let me go back to it. Oh, somebody did ask me, do you have any piercings? Yes, I do. I have 2 on each side, and that's all. I actually had one in my eyebrow when I was 15. I don't know if you can still see, like, it's like a little, I don't know, you can't even see it anymore. But I got it done, and I tried to sneak home and not, with a Band-Aid right here. My mom was like, come here, come here. And she ripped that joker off, and she was like, no ma'am. So I ended up having to take it out. And I tried to get my tongue pierced, and she was like, oh, you if you do that, you gonna either take it out or I'm gonna rip it out. And I was like, eek. So yeah, I would walk around with a earring in my mouth and talk very carefully so I would not swallow it. But I was 14 and 15 when I did that. I do not recommend it because one time I got to talking a little too much and it almost went it almost went the wrong way. So yes, I only have my ears pierced. That's it. I would like to get, what do you call that? The bar from here to here, since I have very large ears. I love my ears. And maybe a loop right here. So other than that, that's all I have. Do you have any tattoos? I have one tattoo. Only one sad tattoo. It's on the back of my neck and it says Joshua. Now, the story about this tattoo, Joshua is my firstborn son. He's 15 and I got it a couple of weeks after I had him. Now, I also have 2 other kids and I don't have their names. I will have to get their names one day, but oh my God. I will let y'all see the back of my neck, but I don't know how it look back there, so y'all might talk about my BBs and then I might fight. I don't have a favorite. Oh no, Bora. The one that I recently played with on Uno, that's Jiraiya. Jiraiya is the middle baby. I have a 10-year-old. I have a 15-year-old. I have a 10-year-old, and then I have a 3-year-old. I don't look like I have a 15-year-old. And when I go places with my 15-year-old, they think I'm his sister or his girlfriend. And it's kind of weird, and it's like, ew, it's my kid. And I've had to tap people and be like, hey, I'm the grown up. So, like I said, I wish I had better lighting, but let me see. Have you ever been to Comic-Con? We actually have Comic-Con here in Mississippi. I didn't go to the one from this year because, there's people outside. But I've been to quite a few of them. I love them. I would love to go to MomoCon, Dragon Con, or any of those. I would definitely be the type to dress up if I had something to dress up as, but yes, I'm that girl. Alright. Let me see. Oh, I got a lot of questions now. Oh my gosh. What is your favorite food? A favorite as far as, I don't know, vegetables. I eat vegetables, fruit, and fish. That's it. Probably need to drink more water because y'all see my skin. I know, like, wearing masks, my face gets acne on it and it sucks. But that's what's going on. What consoles do you have? I have a PlayStation 4 and a Nintendo Switch right now. At one point, I did have an Xbox 360, a Xbox One, a PlayStation 3, a Nintendo Switch, and an Xbox 4. I don't have the 5. I might get the 5 one day. I'm not in any rush because it really just doesn't have any games worth anything right now. All right, another question. Ooh. This one says, can we go on a date? I'm married. Just save your money. I believe you. I believe you. I'm married. Whoever sent that question, I appreciate it, but I'm married. Oh my gosh. I'm blushing, y'all. I look not dead. But the thing about looking, I do not touch. I will not touch because I love my husband. He's awesome. I've been with him for 16 years. And it really does not seem that long. All right, let me see. Oh my gosh. You are so nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, even though it's not a question. You look younger than me though. I doubt it. I really doubt it. All right, I don't see. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm trying not to go through some of these questions. There's one question on here I do not understand. I will read it anyway, but it says, are you the serial killer in the room? I don't know what that means, but my goal one day, I said, ask me anything. I'm not a serial killer. I've never killed anybody. Plan on never killing anyone in my life because, first of all, no. Second of all, I'm not about that cleanup life. I've watched crime scene cleaning on YouTube. Not into it. Nope. What is your sign? I'm a Sagittarius. If y'all did not know, I'm a Sagittarius. I was born December 21st. You value your life. We love that. Yes. I have never been to jail. When I was younger, my mom put me in judo, and for a what do you call that thing? For a field trip, we went to a detention center. And when I tell you, I was so terrified of being in this detention center. The thing that scared me the most And this, y'all, please don't laugh at me, but the thing that scared me the most about being in this detention center was the gray walls. There was no color in there. I am a color freak. I love colors. Like, when I tell you I have a whole string of freaking flowers on my wall to put in my hair because I like colors so much. I like looking at the sky every day because it is full of colors. Everything outside is full of colors. I love colors. And it's like all I saw was gray. The walls were gray. The floor was like white and it kind of blended into the gray. The ceiling was like gray, and it's like, ugh. And of course, we talked to the inmates and stuff, and I was, I was like this the whole time. Like, don't hurt me. I'm never going to jail. I promise I'll be good. I'm definitely, I would not be one of those kids on Scared Straight because I am not about that life. Have you ever got beat up? Oh, no. I have never been beat up. Luckily, I learned how to fight. Like, the judo classes my mom put me in actually taught me how to fight. I've never started a fight. I've only finished them. I have been bullied growing up because my hair was either too big, or people would say like mean stuff about my face. Like, oh, your skin is too dark, or your nose is too big, or you don't look like us, and it's like, okay, you're mad at me because I have this nose and you don't, or I have this skin tone and you don't. Like, well, I'm not even gonna say it didn't affect me, because of course it did, but after a while I would realize, hey, that's them being mad at me over something I can't control. I know that's right. Don't start none, won't be none. But yeah, like when they actually started getting physical, oh, it was on and popping. I was like, look, if you gonna fight me, you better make sure I do not get up, because I'm gonna definitely make sure you don't. And yeah. So luckily I can say I have never been beat up before. And if you can find somebody in my past that say they beat me up, they're lying, because I promise you, they're lying. Let's see. That was a good question though. Oh man. What's your favorite animal? Real animal or my favorite real animal is a horse. My favorite not real animal is a unicorn. And people get mad at me. Well, I'm not going to say people. I'm going to say my sons, they hate because I call the African unicorns, and they're like, no, it's called a rhinoceros. And I'm like, no, they're African unicorns. It's corny, I know, but I'm your mom, so that's my job to embarrass you. What year did you graduate high school? You look really young. Oh, I graduated high school in 2004. That's it. 2004. Uh, let's see. I don't even remember what was going on then. I remember when the towers fell in 2001. I was in ninth grade, and I was actually in Spanish class that day. And I think I had went to the restroom and come back to my classroom, and the school was completely silent, which is kind of rare. So Yeah, and I was like, everybody was crowded around this TV. Like at the time, they had this big square TV that's on a rolling cart that goes in the classrooms, the big box TVs. And I do remember that. And I'm like, what are y'all looking at? And everybody's like, shh, shh, shh. So yeah, I was in high school, ninth grade when that happened. Um, in 2004, I really don't really remember very much of 2004 outside of Usher's music. Okay, let me see if I have any other questions. I'm getting toward the end. All right. Um, do you prefer the beach or the mountain? Um, Believe it or not, I don't see myself in a tropical place. Like if I were to go on a vacation, I would definitely go somewhere in the mountains. I love outdoors. I love nature. It doesn't love me back because apparently I'm allergic to insects and all their bites. But I don't care for beaches. I don't care for sand and tropical waters. I've been to the Bahamas before. It was very nice, very pretty. What you see on the postcards do not do its justice. But I would prefer a mountain, grassy plains and stuff like that. All right. What does this one say? I like your t-shirt on. Oh, they're referring to my picture on Instagram. Yeah, I do have a store. It's vidgamechx.com. And let me see. Oh my gosh. I don't think I have any shirts. I had on a shirt yesterday and I posted a picture of it. Let me see if it's over here. Let's see. Shameless plug incoming. This is, oh my goodness, one of my shirts from the store. This is the flowy tank top. Hold on, let me move it over. The flowy tank top in hot pink, and it is in size extra large. And I got it in extra large because I have big boobs. So I normally don't wear that large of a size in clothes, but because the girls are kind of on the bigger side, I had to get a larger shirt. And I love this shirt. I think I'm gonna order it in just about any other color. But yeah, vidgamechick.com. Check them all out. All right, looks like I'm on my last question, y'all. If y'all have any other questions, go ahead and ask them. How you created the website? Actually, I didn't do anything. I actually had a website. I had a business before this one called Lumos Beauty, and I was selling nail polish, and it was like a drop shipping store. And I was so into it, and then people started placing orders, and then they would send me pictures of the stuff that they ordered, and because it's a drop shipping store, I had no inventory. And I would see that the stuff that they ordered was like this big. And I was like, oh no, I don't want my name on that. So I ended up selling that store. And the other store I created it's on Teespring, and then I'm actually doing another store on another website. So I'm letting someone else do all the hard work, and then I do the artwork and sell it on the t-shirts and the merchandise. So um it's actually really, 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 I'm not going to say it's a lot of work, but if you put your all into it, you definitely will get your all back from it. And I appreciate everybody that's putting in orders, everybody that had, gave me feedback on it. I like this. I don't really like that. I would move this over. Could you make it this way? Like all of that, all the art and stuff that's on my stuff, I created myself. I created my own logo, and I love it. Like I will put it on anything. A little side note, if you do decide to start a business or create something, it's really cheesy, but go ahead and do it. Go ahead and start, because you never know what you can achieve. It was a lot of hard work. I was toiling over myself a long time. Like, could I do this? Could I do it? Oh, I got another question. Oh dear. And you never know what you can achieve unless you try. You will fail 100% of the time if you don't try. So, go for it. If you fail, guess what? You're a little bit better than the first time. So, why not? All right. Let me see if I have any more questions. Are you a bot? Oh my gosh. I really wish they would get rid of some of these bots. Like, oh my gosh, these bots are crazy. All right, let me see. Doop 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 doop. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, I think this question is kind of like a bunch of questions put together. I know you're trying to get rid of your accent, but do you have a favorite one? Hmm. Do I have a favorite accent? I love South African accents, New Zealand accents. They actually kind of sound alike if you ask me. Some Southern accents I really like. I kind of like all of them. I just don't like mine in particular. This person asks, "Do you like hot or cold, up or down, left or right?" It's a whole bunch of those. Um, I like cold. I like cold weather. I like cold everything. Right now, my feet are cold because I'm not wearing socks. Let's see. Up or down? Up, like Cardi B. I want to be a pilot one day. Left or right? I'm a lefty, so team lefty. Um, would you rather jump in a pool and drown or fall in the air and float away? Ooh. I don't want to drown. I definitely don't want to. I don't think anybody wants to drown. Do you want to drown? No. I guess float away, because eventually I can. I don't know. I don't know. Now I did want to go to the military. I wanted to go to the Air Force and be a pilot, and somebody told me that I was the right height to fly certain planes, and I was like, yes, because I'm only 5'2", and I wanted to fly the big C-130s, and I wanted to be one of the people that drop the tanks where they need to go. I hope I said that right. C-130s. I don't know. I have to look it up. But yeah, I wanted to be like the little person and be like, you see this big thing? I can fly that. So yeah. I don't know if it's a little person complex or not. um I have a question for you guys. I really want to know the answer to this question, because I've asked my mom, I've asked several people. Why is a forest not called a tree garden? Why is a forest not called, it's given Napoleon? Oh my gosh. Why is a forest not called a tree garden? Why are trees put together not called a garden? I don't understand that. Because if you have a bunch of flowers put together, it's called a garden. And if you have a bunch of trees put together, it's called a forest or a jungle. But why isn't it called a garden? They're plants, aren't they? Yeah. You see what y'all did to me? Maybe they thought of the word forest first. Mm-hmm. Oh, new question. What is your favorite subject? Science. Science. Definitely love science. My highest scoring thing is science. How is the German going? I need something to drink. Let's see. I'm gonna answer in German. Das ist nicht fertig, sondern gut. That is not easy, but good. um, I love it. I love German. It's so cool, but I had trouble on. Let me see what part of the German I had trouble on. Oh my gosh. Okay, for those of you that don't know, I do speak Spanish and I am learning German. I learned Spanish first through high school and immersion, and then last year I took up learning German. Right now, my German is better than my Spanish, and that's probably another reason why I don't like my accent, because I can hear some of my German accent coming through in my English sometimes, and then I'm like, oh my gosh. And I have gotten to the point where I've answered people that talk to me in English or ask me questions in English. I've answered them in German before, and I'm like, oops. So it's going just like my Spanish and Portuguese. Practicing with a native? No, I'm actually learning on Duolingo. Now, the reason why I'm using Duolingo is because it's free and girls like free stuff. So, I don't understand, what is it, conjunct? Let's see. Where they have, oh, what are conjunctions? Where they have wild, wind, of wool, hot. Wait, hold on. Yeah. How they end up like mixing the same. You know how on, what's the name of that movie, Star Wars, the little green dude, what's his name, Yodel? When Yodel talks, he says, hungry I am, or messed up you did, instead of you messed up, or you're, oh, is it Yoda? What did I say? I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. Yoda. I've never even watched Star Wars, y'all. Don't beat me up. I've never watched Star Wars. I just know it's the little green guy with the little poof, the little afro. His name is Yodelay. But yeah, how he speaks is how they speak in German, where they put the verb toward the end instead of in the middle or the beginning or something like that. And it changes, and then they have masculine and feminine on certain words. So I have to learn that, but I'm going to go back to Spanish so I can brush up on my Spanish. So shout out to all the Spanish and German speakers out there. If y'all want to help us out, go ahead and shoot me a message in my Instagram or something, because I would love to learn how to speak any of the Asian Asian languages like Japanese, I don't think it's called Korean, but I would love to watch anime without subtitles. You should stream in German. I'm not finna get roasted by German speaking people talking about what are you talking about, ma'am? You said it wrong. Yes. Oh, there is a Korean. Okay. Yeah, I would love to learn Japanese. I would love to learn Thai. I would love to just. I recently tried pho. Oh my gosh, where have I been? Y'all have been hiding that beautiful, beautiful soup. I recently went to a pho restaurant, y'all. I was like, I didn't know what to get, so I asked the guy. I was like, look, I've never tried this before. I was gonna get the most expensive thing on the menu, and I was like, look, which one should I try? I'm a beginner. So he pointed this one, this one, this one, this one. And I said, okay, give me this one. And I didn't eat it at the restaurant. I took it with me, and I asked him, how do I put it together? And he told me how to put it together. I get home, I'm assembling stuff. I feel like a chemist putting all this stuff together. I sit down with this big old bowl. Of course, I have a large bowl in my house. And I took the little spoon and then I went. When I tell y'all, my spirit left my body and did the happy dance. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my gosh. And then I came back to myself and looked down and there was more on my plate. And I was like, where have y'all been on my life? Y'all. Moment of silence for that bowl because I tore all that up. And when I tell y'all I had the itis and I took a whole nap after it, it was awesome. So, yes. Yes. Mm. Yes. That's all I got. I don't think nope, let me see. I don't see any more questions, you guys. Thank y'all to everybody that had asked me questions. Some of them I can't wait to do this again. This was actually really, really fun. Thank y'all all for submitting questions to me. If you want to do this again, y'all throw me a shout out to any of my social medias. I'm there. I can't believe y'all still like my braids. I'm taking these down today. They have been up like 9 days. Almost, no, between 9 and 13 days. Almost 2 weeks. I can't. I need to take these down and wash my scalp, y'all. I can't. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see that? Of course, my grays. I'm not, what do you call it? I'm not embarrassed over my grays. I earned these fair and square. But yeah, I need to wash my scalp, y'all. And plus, I want a different color up here. Do my hair, Misha. Do you know how long it took me to do this? It took me like 4 hours. Yes, let's do this again. Yay, I hope y'all liked it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I don't really stream for too long because my attention span is like this short. I'm a goldfish with this stuff. Shout out to everybody in the stream that has watched, that will be watching. I appreciate all y'all for taking your time. Be Optimistic Jay and Bora. Love you guys. Yes, 4 hours. Love you guys. If you like what you saw, hit the follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff. Supporting is free. If you don't want to buy t-shirts or merchandise and stuff like that, a like is free. A follow is free. A comment or a share is also free. And it only takes seconds. But until then, gamer babes, thank y'all so much. Peace.